Radon gas is produced as part of the decay chains that start with uranium and thorium. It can collect in underground spaces and can also find its way into the air. In the air, particularly in poorly ventilated confined spaces, radon is a major health hazard for humans. Because it is a gas, the main disease associated with exposure to radon is lung cancer. Miners of uranium are particularly at risk, but so are others in mines that happen to be near to sources of radon. Most of the radioactive dose from radon is actually caused by the decay of its mine progeny, the radioactive isotopes of lead and polonium that are produced when radon itself decays. Radon was first detected in 1899 when New Zealand-born physicist Ernest Rutherford was studying the radioactivity of thorium. Rutherford found that the activity was greater when the thorium was in a lead box with a door than when it was open to the air, and he concluded that thorium emits an emanation that is itself radioactive and retains its activity for a matter of minutes. Other scientists soon found further evidence of Rutherford's emanations. For example, Pierre and Marie Curie found the same thing with radium, but in that case, the emanation remained radioactive for about a month. And in 1903, the same phenomenon was discovered as an emanation from actinium. In 1904, Scottish chemist William Ramsay, who had already been the first to isolate all the other noble gases, suggested that the emanation from radium might actually be an element from the family of noble gases, and he suggested that it could be called X-radio from radium, while the emanations from the other two elements would be X-thoria and X-actinia. By 1910, Ramsay had collected enough X-radio to study many of its properties and to prove that it is a chemical element. He suggested the name niton from the Latin word nitens, meaning shining. Nevertheless, until 1923, radon gas was commonly known by three names: radium emanation, thorium emanation, and actinium emanation. In that year, the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry and the International Committee for Chemical Elements assigned the supposedly three elements the names radon, thoron, and actinon. But it gradually became clear that these three distinct entities were isotopes of a single element, and the name radon won through.